What's up, everybody? This is J to the B to the I. You know what I mean? We got some stuff going on tonight, brothers. And you know what I mean? We got some special guests coming on tonight as well. And my man, Mr. Jeff, the man Hall, is coming on tonight. What's up, man? What are you doing, man? What you been up to, brother?
Listen, man, just working. That's all we get done, man. That's all we get done.
So, what saw you out there hitting with your son out there at the stadium, man? What were you guys out there doing?
We just having some fun, man. Just having he come to me. I know a lot of people's asked me, but my son was actually on a D1 scholarship. He come to me right around Christmas time, and he sit me down. He's like, Dad, he said, man, he said, I'm tired of it. And I said, what do you mean? He said, I don't want to play baseball no more. He said, I just want to work. He said, I'm going to finish up my 4-year degree, finish it up. And, it was kind of, what do you do as a dad? I'm not going to fuss with him. I'm not going to argue about it. I'm just going to support him all I can. I didn't mention softball to him at all. He's seen me do it, my whole life and career. And he said, Dad, 1% makes it to the big leagues. He said, I don't want to get stuck in the minor leagues and not have a chance to get out here and really make some money and have some fun, live life.
Right.
So
yeah, you know what? He's got a point, Oh
yeah, no. Listen, it's good. It's good.
Yeah, and if he's having fun, man, that's all that counts, man. Yeah. And hey, he may even get a chance to play with his daddy.
Oh no, he won't. Listen, Daddy's too old now. Daddy's too old. But no, he come to me about 3 weeks ago, and Christmas came and went, and he came to me and he was like, "Hey, Pops, let's go hit some." And I told him I'd been itching about getting out, because with my job, man, in the summertime, it's just it's every weekend. It's just we're constantly working and running baseball events, and and that's grown. And he came to me and he said, "Hey, Pops, let's go hit." So we went and hit. Me, him, and I don't know if Corny went with us that day, but I know Bill, who pitches to us, went with us. And ever since that first time he started hitting, man, now the other day was his 5th time. He swung before in the past, goofing off, but that was his 5th time hitting, and now he's got it in his blood, and now he's wanting to get the old man out every day and hit. And I'm like, come on, man, it's rough, but I tell you what, I'm gonna do it because it's gonna get my ass back in shape. And I'm probably this year going to end up going and playing, coming out your way and playing a few events this year. So it just helps me out. And honestly, with him doing it, it definitely lights a fire underneath me and allows me to do something that I love to do. Because, man, we love to hit and love to have fun, cut up with people out there on the field and cut videos. And, that was my calling. But, again, I know it's your calling and it's fun, but when you got work and you got to get stuff done, it's kind of hard. But now I've built this thing up where I can get out some and do some hitting and finally do some playing this year.
Well, let them know, Jeff. We come as a package, so just make sure they know that.
I've already told them because you got to come with us. They said if you come with me, they cut me.
I believe it. I believe it.
Oh yeah.
So, man, what's going on, man? What you said you're going to be out here on the West Coast. Make sure you let me know when you come out of my area out here.
I'll do it.
And I'll let you know if I'm going to be in that area or not. I'll be playing somewhere at some point. So, Jeff, can you say who you're going to play for, or is that a secret still?
Well, it's no secret. JB's my boy. Ruley and them guys are my guys. So if I come out that way, that's probably who I'll play with. So you can imagine who that'll be. Me and JB get along great, and I hadn't seen him in years. Like I said, again, I've been away from it. I'm itching to get back into it. Like I said, with my son doing it, it's lit a fire underneath me. And honestly, we're going to start doing, and I say we, but I'm going to start doing a crap load of bat reviews and stuff going forward, and give some feedback. I've been doing a little research and seeing that there's guys out here doing it, and they're doing a great job doing it. I just want to do it, and because, we're going to cut up it when we do something. Anyway, now, we'll be serious and give honest, non-biased feedback. But at the end of the day, I mean, it's, we're going to have some fun doing it and cutting some videos and doing what what I was put on this earth to do. Have fun, man.
That's one thing I remember about playing against you, Jeff. I faced you a couple times. I think one time was in Palm Springs. I forgot what tournament it was. I think it was an open or something like that. I just remember you always got something to say when you step in the batter's box. You always, this guy's chattering away. You know what I mean? It's just, all right, well, yeah, well, let's go.
Well,
And
I'm talking to the catchers. I'm talking to the catcher, having fun, man. You got to have fun at this game. And it was good to me for 20 years. So I mean, it's that's one thing I can say. When I try to leave the ballpark, I try to even if I had a bad game, which, knock on wood, I didn't have a whole lot of bad games, but if I did, I didn't care. I still shook hands, took pictures with people. And I've been around some of the best guys. Mike Cornell, he's a brother of mine for many years now, and we built that Worth brand way back in the day, and it's something we're proud of. And as long as you treat people fair and always talking and just getting along with people, man, that's what it's about in this world. We got too many people out here that's stuck up, and it is what it is, man. And I hate that, because that ain't the way that I was raised. And if when you see me in California, I'm gonna be the same old Hallsy that I was back in the day in my prime. So it is what it is, man. Got to have fun,
man. He struck a nerve when you said that. I mean, yeah, you're absolutely correct, Jeff, about that. A lot of politics out there.
I'm sure there is. Yeah. Politics in our world, period.
Right.
Yep.
Right. So, Jeff, tell us, back in the day, you played I call it conference because I don't want people to confuse it with major, senior softball. But who were some of the teams that you were playing with, and what team was your favorite team?
Well, I started out with Steels. I went to a tryout, and pretty much, I mean, a lot of people know the story, but I played. I started out in B-ball. When I started playing locally here, and back in the day when I was playing B-ball and C-ball, I mean, you might go to a C tournament and they would be they're liable to be 80 to 100 teams in a C tournament. In B-ball, you would have 24, 32 teams in a B tournament.
Right.
And then a buddy of mine, Gary Lowe's his name. He actually coached, and I'm sure you've heard of Howard's Western Steer back in the day, but he coached those guys, and he's from this area. And he come to me and he was like, "Hey, Hallsy, man, I see something in you that I think you could do this, man. I really do." He said, "Let's go to a tryout." So we go to Warner Robins, Georgia. Steels was having a tryout. Dave Neal, I'll never forget it. You walk up to this guy and he's got, when you walk up to a guy, I know you're about my age, or no, we are the same age. You remember the Camel cigarettes?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Camel cigarettes, they used to be non-filtered, and then they had to put a filter on them because they were so damn strong. Well, he still would break them some bitches off and smoke Camel cigarettes. And I'm sitting there thinking, oh my gosh, this guy's going to die right here on the spot, smoking cigarettes like that. But, he had a big old deep voice, and, long story short, he already had his team pretty much decided on. I go to that tryout. I actually had a hell of a weekend and playing outfield. I started out in left field. Made the team, and then it took off from there, man. And then it skyrocketed. I went over to Easton from there and played with, Dan Shuck, Todd Jerlin for many years. And then I went on from there and played with Brett Helmer for years. I mean, it's just, I've been with some of the best in the country, and I'm probably the only guy, and Brett, I tell you this, I hate to say it, but I probably finished second. Now, we won the major many times. I say many times, 4, 5, 6 times, but I finished second 4 14 times. I want to say 14 or 15 times finishing second. So that's not good, but I mean that at least we was there every single year. On the top. Was always in the top 2 in the country, 1, 2. As steals, they was all when I played with them, we was 4th or 5th in the country back then. But that's when you had a lot of softball, and softball was softball. Now a lot of it, I don't even get to see a lot of softball because I don't have time. But I know that some of the videos that come across, people's blowing up the middle, and you didn't see a lot of that because back then we had unlimited home runs. So we didn't have to deal with that. You know what I mean? And then they went to the 16 home runs towards the end of my year or end of my careers and stuff. And so it's changed a lot. I see it. But at the end of the day, it's still a 12-inch softball and 34-inch bat. So you still got to hit it, and you got to have fun doing it, and just appreciate and have fun. That's what I tell everybody, man. Just have fun doing what you do, because that's what it's about here, is having fun.
You know what, Jeff, you're absolutely right. And that's why it brings me to the game. I love the game. I love what I love most about the game is the guys that I play with. It's always fun to hang out with the guys and, and BS and whatnot. And that's the biggest part of the game. And I was on a podcast earlier, and we were talking about that. And as I was saying, when I played in the conference, whatever, for 10 years, and then I come back home and I go to play in a softball league. I didn't know anybody around there. It was like I was on Mars. You know what I mean? I didn't know anybody around there. And my buddy's like, hey, man, come out and play some senior softball, and everybody out there. And I'm like, oh, man, I don't even know. That's old man ball, But I went out there. And sure enough, man, everybody out there was like, it was like I never left, the California. And it was nice. It was fun. It was, I was playing against guys that, I've always played against. And some of the guys that I played with in majors, were playing Derek Williams, and some of those guys. So it was great. I loved it. It was enjoyable.
It's fun, man. And I know when I played, some senior ball, I absolutely loved it and cut up and had fun just like I did back in the day. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. What I'm looking forward to is really getting all these new bats and the new technology that's out here. I know Cornell sent us the derby that me and my son just done. It was a 240 bat, which was. And it was, what is that there? California? Oh yeah. He's going to send a couple in for us to hit those as well. So yeah, I mean, we're going. One thing, like I said, we're going to hit on a stadium field, and I want to get like I said, non-biased and test them all and see how. And we're going to use radar guns and we're going to use pocket radars and radar guns as well. So we're going to get some true testing, true exit velocity, and make it fun, man. And make it fun.
And so I just wanted to make this clear, everybody out there. Jeff Hall started a new page. It's called Jeff Hall Softball Reviews. Is that correct, Jeff?
And bat reviews.
And bat reviews.
And the page has been out for a while, Robert, but I just hadn't done anything to it till the last few days, posting a couple videos. But yeah, it's out there, and we're going to do. I'm gonna do a video as well at the field, and put that out on Facebook and social media as well, so they'll know it.
So what I did was I did post the link on this video. This page has the link posted. So guys, click on that link, join, subscribe. Get on Jeff Hall's page there, and then that way when he does his bat reviews. And the difference is, I'm going to tell you, I mean, there's people out there that do bat reviews all over the country. Everybody's got their own show. But this particular show, you got actual guys that have played in the conference, majors conference, at that level, that big level. And so you got some of these guys swinging these senior bats, and they're really going to be the ones that are going to be able to tell you in the stadium, of course.
Yeah.
if these balls are flying off these bats and which bat is better than the other bat, because you'll be able to truly find out. Because the stadium, what's the is it still like is it 405 straight away?
No, it's 335 down the lines, 360 in the alleys, and
360.
375 in center.
Okay,
Yeah,
375.
I mean, it's a big field. It's a big field. But like I told Corny and some of the guys, we're gonna hit I want to hit them because I want to hit those 240 bats that people's hitting now in conference, and we hit them the other day, and I absolutely loved them. If the good Lord would heal these old knees up real good, hell, I might go back out there and play a little bit, but that ain't gonna happen.
Jeff Hall, for those people that don't know, how tall are you?
6'3".
Yeah, man, tell him to put you in left field, brother, because I hit opposite way. You know what I mean? I could just give you a little dink over there and take advantage of that. So
well, I can't wait till we play y'all anyway, because I'm gonna flip that little flat bill around for you. You know better than that. I'll try to hit
man,
up the
be
middle.
careful.
You'll catch it.
Hey, don't let none of those balls. Hey, don't let none of those balls drop, Jeff, because it could be a strikeout. You know what I mean?
I hear you. I hear you, brother. I hear you.
Hey, look who joined us. Johnny Dykes just popped on.
Oh, he's coming in. He's coming in. I've asked him to come in and bring some senior bats as well. So I'm looking forward to him coming in and hitting on this stadium. Me and him might even go head to head out there with a little derby on the stadium. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe. But Johnny Dykes swings left-handed, Jeff Hall.
That's fine. That's 335 down the line over there too, so he can't cheat. No cheating.
Oh man! So yeah, that would be interesting. I'd like to be there for that one. You know what I mean? That would be pretty good. I'll just film it.
Listen, if anybody's out here and they want to come in and hit anytime, man, again, anybody's welcome to come in and hit with us. That's what we're going to open up to. That's what we're going to talk about on my page and stuff, because we want people to come in. I don't want just Corny coming in, as a manufacturer. I want everybody to come in. That's how we want to build this thing up. I want them all to come in. Let's all hit. And so let's go. Look here. What did he say, Johnny Dykes? Let Dennis Strum popped his gums. He said, I'm in. Come on down here, little man. Come on down here. No fight, no, Dennis. If I beat your ass out here on the field, don't start throwing no nuts at me or nothing.
Jeff, the funny thing is, Dennis Strum was my teammate in 2022 when we won the Triple Crown 50 Major Plus. He was my third baseman, man. I'll tell you what, he's the only guy that when the ball gets hit at him, he scares it enough it just drops in front of him and he picks it up, throws it.
I played with Dennis in some senior tournaments. I love him to death, man. Good guy, good teammate. We had some fun, man. We had some fun.
Yeah, great guy. I played with him on front row, my 40 Major Plus team as well. We won the 40 Major Plus Conference USSSA in Florida with Mr. Dennis Strum. And also Dennis Strum was he is now a Hall of Famer.
Oh, well, good. You USSSA or a Texas Hall of Famer?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure of the logistics, but I know he was inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Who else is on here? Because I just seen that just pop up, and I seen Johnny Dykes stuff pop up. I ain't been paying no attention to those. Who's on here? Can you tell who's on here?
Let's see. I think Bryson Baker's on here.
Oh, BB.
Tab Lewis.
What's up, cuz?
I don't know. I think, let's see. Oh, we got Mr. Leroy Doisel on here.
Okay, Leroy. Okay.
Scott Morrison.
Oh, yeah. Big Scott.
Yeah. So we got a lot of people watching. We got
Jay
up
Hill.
to 42
There's
right
Jay
now.
Hill.
We got Mr. Jay Hill. He's my, everybody has one of those guys that that follows them around everywhere. You know what I mean? And the minute they do something bad, they're the first one there. That's my boy Jay Hill. You know what I'm saying? You
You
gotta
gotta
love the
have them.
guy. You know what I mean? He
You
brings the
gotta
best
have
out of
them.
me.
That's right. That's right. That's right. No, man. Well, good. I don't know who's all on here. I can't see the names or nothing, but all the people that's on here, man, like I said, just reach out to me anytime, anybody that wants to come in, take some swings. Like I said, I'm gonna put it out there on Facebook, Instagram, about the new page that we have that Robert's talking about. So it's gonna be some fun, man. And like I said, who's that? What did he say? Kendrick,
Jason,
J
Jason,
Dog,
yeah.
Jason's on. What's up, J Dog? Oh, Ed,
Hey,
I said Edwards, Chico.
Jason,
Chico, what's up?
need to get him in the Manteca tournament, man. Get his ass on out here to the West Coast.
Chico's my boy, man. I ain't seen Chico in a while. But
Man,
no,
I'll tell
it's
you.
gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun, man. You're gonna see a lot of fun videos coming out over the next 6, 7, 8 months. So we're like I said, this is Preston getting into it's really just causing me to. That gives me a damn reason to get off the damn couch and get out there and hit it myself. So it's gonna be fun. There's Don Dawson. What's up, Jeff? What's up, Don? Yep.
That's
All my
nice, Jeff.
buddies are on here.
Like I said, man, a lot of people, like I said, you've always been a big part of the game of softball, and you kind of stepped away from the scene a little bit, doing baseball,
Oh yeah.
and with your, thing or whatever, and people are curious, they like to see what my guy's up to and everything. I told you I'd have you on here a few times. You're always good to have on the show, and so tell us, what was one of your best trips that you ever took to the major World Series? What was one of your funnest trips that you can remember? One of your best stories?
Well, I guess one of
Hey,
the
Mike
best.
Cornell is on.
Mike's on too.
Yeah,
Corny dog. What about Bill? Bill Anderson, my pitcher. Is he on here?
I'm probably sure that I don't know. Probably we got about 50 some odd people watching
Well,
right now.
Bill's
So.
Bill's 71 years old, so his ass better be in the bed by now because I'm usually in the bed by now. There's Big Richie's. I seen Richie Soley's name. Yep, Big Richie Soley. I guess one of the best times and best teams. Well, you know what? I ain't gonna say that best teams because I played with a lot of good players. So I'm not gonna say a best team, but I'll say some of the best
one of
times
your
was
one of your
my
best
best.
times.
Well, I mean, when you had myself, Wendell, and Carl Rose batting 1, 2, 3 in the lineup, and back then Lumpy, that's what we called Carl Rose, Lumpy. I mean, he couldn't hit it a long ways, but if you played on a down 300-foot field, he'd hit it
Bill Ander,
310, 315.
Bill
I mean,
Ander,
he was just
Bill
huh?
Anderson said he's not in bed yet.
Bill, no, Bill Anderson.
Oh, I thought he said he's not in bed yet. I'm sorry, Jeff. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying that. I mean, I played with a bunch of good guys, man. So I'm not going to point out that what's some of the best. I mean, your best time for me is when you win the MVP of the major World Series. And that's a weekend where, I really couldn't make it out that weekend. And then, when you set some records there back in the day, first player ever to win a triple crown. They didn't even really know what a triple crown was, and I snuck up and won it. I mean, I got a lot of memories. I don't like to really brag about them because at the end of the day, man, it's about your teammates as well because you're only as good as your team. They put you in a position. You help your team, and that's the way it's got to be, man.
That's
So,
that's funny, Jeff. You said that. I actually said the exact same thing on the podcast I was talking earlier. They tell me, they were asking about my world championships. In the last 3 years, I've won the 40 Major Plus Conference in USSSA in Florida against Suncoast, and then 50 Major Plus in 2002, we won the Triple Crown, and I was the MVP as well. And the best thing about that, Oh man, I forgot my point was. I just slide. This alcohol is getting to me.
Well,
Uh,
number one, you said you was MVP. So
yeah,
what? Nobody
yeah,
else showed up or nothing.
and
I mean, how'd you get
and
MVP?
no, oh yeah, yeah. I'm sorry. Here we go. Here we go. And the guys that surrounded me, the guys that were around me are the ones that helped me be able to be what I was able to be. We had a lot of talent around us, a lot of great guys that were studs that were able to make this possible. And I said, a lot of people say, well, it's not just me, it's my teammates.
Oh
My
yeah,
teammates were able to be the ones to help me get me through, to help me be successful as well as they were.
oh yeah, yeah. Jason, I mean Jason Kendrick. He's one of the best outfielders to ever play. I mean he's on here, so hell, he'll tell you flat out. He's shit. He's
He
surrounded
said,
by great players. What'd
he
he
said,
say?
what did he say?
I don't know.
You
I
got
don't.
the glasses on, Jeff. Come on, help me out.
Well, I didn't see it. What'd he say?
He said, damn. He goes, Do is on. Great teammate is Derek Oliver, uh,
Derek Oliver.
from as well, or something like that,
Derek
from
Oliver
home.
from this. He used to be from this area. I hadn't seen Derek in forever. Derek used to be a hell of a player back in the day. Derek could hit it. Old Carolina boy. You got to watch them Carolina boys, Robert. Them boys sneak up on you. They can hit you. Come on. But
Oh
no,
shit!
it's been fun, man. Like I said, I enjoy it. I'll get back on here with you anytime you want me to. Yeah, because like I said, we're gonna build this thing up and really try to give back to softball and like I said, we cut up and have fun, but we're also going to be serious when we do the bat reviews and because honestly, we don't want to. We're not going to downgrade nobody or nothing. I mean, get on to nobody, I should say. So we're going to give it true testing, man. Like I said, on a stadium don't lie with the same balls we're using. And actually, I'm using the same old balls I got from Jason Kendrick many years ago. So I mean, they're still holding up. So I'm gonna still hit them in BP and so we're just gonna keep chugging along, man. That's all we're gonna do.
All right, Jeff, man. Hey, I appreciate it. Is there anything else you'd like to share with anybody out there?
Oh, does anybody got any? I mean, can we see? I mean, if anybody's got anything they want to ask or what Jason Kendrick, cuz Hallsy is one of the best hitters all time behind me, of course. Thank you, Jason. I know I'm behind you. Hey, Paul, how about you versus McCraw? I don't know what that said. Hey, I'll hit against McCraw at this. Listen, guys, I'll hit against anybody over here at this stadium. It don't matter. So it is what it is. If I get my ass beat, I'm gonna shake your hand and listen. Johnny Dykes is on here. He's gonna come down. We're gonna hit and we're gonna film it. We're gonna go live with that and may the best man win. If Johnny Dykes beats me, hell, I'm gonna buy him a damn steak and a beer. I promise you that.
You hear that, Johnny?
He
He
hears it.
doesn't care about what color your socks are, brother.
Oh,
He's gonna say he's gonna hit it further than you are.
he better be wearing pink socks when he comes down here.
He
Look,
said, "Well, I was great seeing you and hit again. Oh, how about a defensive duel with Paul Stanley?"
yeah, that's Paul Stanley is like watching you ever seen him down like a car sales place, where they got them damn balloons out there and they're flapping like this right here. You ever seen them before, them balloons?
Yeah,
That's what
yeah.
Paul Stanley looks like playing first base and third base like this right here. Hey, I sent a video out a couple years ago with Paul. Well, excuse me, I sent it to Paul on Facebook with that damn balloon doing this. And I said, congratulations, Paul, on winning Defensive Player of the Year. And some people got on there going, congrats, Paul, great honor. And I'm sitting there thinking, they really thought Paul Stanley got damn Defensive Player of the Year. Oh, Lord. What'd you do? Go up and smoke? What's that smoke for? You smoking dope?
Yeah, I got a little fog machine in here, Jeff, to keep it real. You know what I mean? You just never know what you're going to need on this.
I thought you might be toking because you out there in Cali. You ain't got a little toke out there.
Hey, it's perfectly legal, brother. You know what I mean? It's okay, man. There's no problem with that at all.
gruesome out there, so it don't matter. You're gonna get out of jail anyway. It don't matter.
You mean gruesome, not Newsome. Oh, I'm sorry. He might be watching this. I might get my electricity cut here in a
Yep, that's
minute.
exactly right. You better not. You better not.
He said, Charlie, Mike Cornell says, Charlie's your derby partner. Oh,
Who?
Kendo.
Kendo. Oh, yeah. Kendo, me and Cornell's going to hit against Kendo and Charlie again. Yeah, Kendo, I know you on here. So you come down, Corny will get a hold of Charlie, and me and Corny will go against you and Charlie again for sure. That's another challenge.
We're calling him out on
That's another challenge.
Wow, man. Jeff, you're going to be tired. You better get some practice out there, bro. Look, Jeff Kinder's laughing.
That's a joke. Hey, Kinder can tell you that's a joke, man. Kinder got mad at it, got upset with us about that one. We give him a partner that couldn't hit it.
Man, it's awful. You know, it's always nice to sit back and relax and laugh about, you know, back in the day and everything, you know, and I'm glad, you know, I'm able to use this show to kind of bridge all of us together and have some laughs. You know, it's always fun, man. And like I said, man, back in the day, man, you guys were the legends. You guys were the guys that were, you know, paving the way, and you guys were the guys that were seen on the back of the magazines with swinging the bats and all this. And you always had that little pretty hairdo with the shades on, you know.
With our muscles flexing. Remember back in we used to flex our muscles.
Yeah.
Now we ain't got muscles.
Jason
No, it
Kennedy
was good, man.
Corey.
It was, like I said, Robert, it was fun. It's still fun. Like I said, I have a hoot out there, man. I've been having the last, I think we swung now 4 times, maybe 5. And, man, it's been the best time. I mean, I'm like a kid in the candy store out there. I mean, I'm loving it. We're going to try to go tomorrow. So, I mean, I'm like, damn, yeah, let's go. Let's keep on going.
Hey, Mike Cornell says he's 0-1 against my squad.
He's talking about Jason.
You better bring in the big guns, Jason.
Yep. No, he can't bring in the big guns. We choose, if me and Corny's on teams, we choose who we want to put as their partner. So if you come in, me and Corny will hit against you, but you won't know who your partner is till you get here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
okay.
Be a damn 90-year-old man. Who knows? But you get a partner. It's going to stack up in our advantage. I promise you that.
That's too funny, man. So, Jeff, tell me, did you ever enter into any of the home run hitting contests back in the day at the stadium in the World Series?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we had fun hitting the nose at the stadium. We used to let them fly in that stadium, man. That was fun.
Man, I tell you, I remember playing in that stadium. I remember my first time playing.
Yeah.
Man, I'll tell you what, my heart was beating, and I'm going to tell you what, that plate looked like it looked like a beam was shining out of that thing, man. It was something else. My experience playing there as my first experience with Pops, holy smokes, man. I was so, like, I can't tell you the adrenaline factor that was flowing in me. You know, I'm just a little scrawny kid back from California playing, you know, D-League and co-ed and all that back in the day, and all of a sudden I got thrusted into the limelight, and I'm sitting out here going, holy smokes.
Yeah.
You know, that is one great experience. I don't care who you are. I don't care what, you know, if you're able to make it, you know, like I said, Lava La Rico and Kenny Briggs were the spokesmen that were able to get me out there. And I appreciate everything for those two guys. I owe everything. You know, I would never be as good as I am today without that experience that I got playing against guys like you in the conference, in Major World Series and all that. I tell people back in the day, and seniors are like, well, Rob, how are you able to concentrate big games and all this? I say, man, you guys don't even know, man. Back in the day when I played majors against guys like Jeff Hall and Bryson Baker and all these guys, those guys right there are the ones that are going to make you be able to say, man, this is nothing, man. I pitched against those guys over there. This is nothing.
Yeah.
So that's what I draw back on when I play the game of softball, and it's helped a lot.
Oh yeah. Now back when we started, you had Wiederman pitching. Of course, you had Drillin pitching, and you had Dirk Androff out there, and that son of a gun was a man out there, and he would blow the down middle up in a minute. They play that. In our generation, we started the 5-man infield, but when I first started, it was all 4-man. And they would blow that down middle up, man, and God darn it. But I tell you what, ball was ball back then. It was fun. I don't know how it is now. I can't tell you how it is. I know it's senior ball. I love senior ball. I don't like the height of it. I don't like it coming in there, 15 feet high, and you probably throwing it up there 15 feet high. But, I never was able to hit that high pitch. I adjust to it, but, it is, man. You're right. Playing in those stadiums, even if the wind's blowing in, it's still fun, and you got to go out there. You got to win, and you got to have fun, man. That's at the end of the day. If you ain't having fun, it's time to give it up, And the thing about it is, I knew there'd come a time where it was time for me to hang my cleats up and concentrate on working. And now it's time for me to get the cleats out, dust them off, and dust the batting gloves off, and let's go, man. And I'm looking forward to it. I can't tell you how excited I am, and I hope people follow it. And I just hope that it takes off, man. I really do, because I think it's going to be some good raw footage, and that's what people want. If I go 1 for 10, okay, I go 1 for 10. Who gives a shit? I don't give a shit. It's going to be fun. You know what I mean? Especially hitting in derbies. That's the fun of it. Especially against my son. He like I said, he loves it. Corny loves it. Bill, our pitcher, he's 71 years old, and he'll throw every damn day to you. And he loves to hit as well. So, we got people around here that's eat up with it. And when you see people, Corny don't look it, but he's 64 and Bill's 71. So I'm 54. So why ain't my ass out there? You know what I mean? If they can go out there and do it, why can't I go out there and do it? So,
right.
It's just, like I said, I'm ready to get back on it, ready to get out there and see my boys in Cali and have some fun. Let's see what happens.
They said, who's Jeff Hall playing with? I said, Jeff Hall, let's just put it this way. He's playing with a team out of SoCal. And they are 55 major plus. And they are a very successful team. Let's just put it that way. They've got many world championships under their belt. Yep. So, Jeff will probably be a bench player for a minute. But
I'm a coach. If they got a net, I can pitch. If they don't have a net, that's out. I'm out.
So, Jeff, what position do you think you're going to be playing on this team?
It don't matter. I'll play third. I'll play first. I'll catch. I'll DH, wherever they want me to play. Right. That's where I was playing when I was playing third when we had our team a few years back. So it don't bother me to play third. Third, first, it is what it is. So it don't matter.
I think Nolan hit it on the button there, but of course it's not very easy. That's pretty easy. Everybody pretty much knows who that team is that you're going to be playing with, just by what I said. So, Jeff Hall, like I said, man, congratulations. Yep. Hopefully, you got another world title under your belt this year, 2024, playing with that team. Great team. So definitely we'll be able to help you out. Anything else you'd like to share out there, Jeff?
No, man, I appreciate the guys getting on here, and some of them I hadn't talked to in forever, J-Dog and a bunch of them, Chico, So yeah, man, if anybody's got anything, holler at me. If somebody wants to come on in and let's take some swings. Anybody, I'm, it's like I said, we're going to be hitting on turf field, stadium. As long as the baseball team is not practicing or playing a game, we got the field. So come on, set it up. You can throw my email out there as well. They can email me or call me, either one. It don't matter to me. So everybody, hell, I've had the same cell number for 30 years, so everybody should have it.
Jeff, what the hell? Jeff, what are you, the mayor of the city? You can just go in there and waltz on in and just, hit at the stadium? I mean, what's going on?
I've had a deal out there for years. So, yeah, I got a key to it, so we're good.
Ah,
who's this right here
it.
backing up the distance of the – what is your thoughts about backing up the distance of the – what did he say, pitch and plate? Or
yeah, the pitcher's plate, backing up the distance.
Of the
mound? Yeah.
No. I think they ought to bring it in. I don't like that where somebody can step back at second base. No, I don't like it.
Jeff all said, "Bring it in." What, are you trying to kill somebody out there, bro?
Bring it in.
What the hell?
Bring it. Pull a net up. Bring it in. Let us have some fun, man.
Okay, that's different. Put a net up, okay, but you got guys like you swinging that damn ball. You're gonna think you want to bring that mound in? Are you kidding me?
You ain't gonna hit the middle, man. You ain't gonna do that. But the thing is, I tell you, that's, and I know you have to do it, Robert. And I would do it too if I was a pitcher without a screen. But damn, dude, they standing. When I went and played senior, they were standing 2 feet, 3 feet behind it, or whatever it is, 4 feet. And I'm like, and here comes a pitch, and you're sitting there 3 or 4 times just jerking, waiting on it to get there. I'm like, come on, ball, get in here. But it may listen. You have to concentrate with a pitcher that knows how to pitch, and he's a good pitcher. That's gonna get that'll get a good hitter off stride real quick if he knows what he's doing.
Right. And you know what also, Jeff, I wanted to say, Jeff was part of the Team USA selecting committee in 2020. And he did select me and Andrew. At the same time, we, had that little card thing or waiting that. So tell us a little bit about what was going on there. We never got to play because of stinking COVID, damn it.
That would have been fun. You talking about the border battle?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been fun, man. That's one thing, that I look back. You said talking about accomplishments. That's one thing that I look back as one thing that I wish we could have done. Because you talking about fun, now that would have been fun. And maybe, who knows, maybe we can throw something back together over the next couple of years. Who knows? One thing about our company, one thing about it is they've got a lot of major league stadiums on lockdown. If they don't have them on lockdown, then they know, the owners and everybody else, and minor league stadiums. And so, it's something that's very doable that myself and Mark actually, and Bill actually had a conference call. I don't think it was last year. I think it was year before last, with our powers to be an owner group about bringing a senior games over to Perfect Game as well. And we talked about doing the border battle. And of course, it just, everybody gets busy and, it don't happen. But at the end of the day, yes, we can make that happen.
Hey, man, I'm all for it, man. That'd be great.
You think Canadians, Don, you think them Canadians will beat us in senior ball? Not a damn chance. Let me go ahead and tell you.
I got to, figure out who's part of that rule committee on USSSA, because USSSA is the only the only ranking that has the 10 football as the highest ball. Now NCS 12 foot, SSUSA 12 foot, and so I'm a 15-foot pitcher all day long, and so we need to I don't know, maybe somebody in USSSA maybe telling me, they maybe need to bump that up to 12 feet. And it's for player safety, of course. Because some of these bats, come on. Have you swung a senior bat, Jeff?
I've not swung any new ones, no.
Okay.
No.
Wait till you swing some of these senior bats. That ball's going to be clearing the whole stadium and then some. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I've hit some old senior bats that I had. I've got a couple old TPS bats that's down, 8 years old or whatever. But yeah, but I have not hit. I think your guy's going to send me some. I think he said they come in the 14th or 15th, and he wants me to test them. So, and then Johnny Dykes, I want him to come in because I want to hit his product. So yeah, we're going to start swinging some and see how it performs.
Yeah, you're going to have to do that Facebook Live on that Johnny Dykes home run, because you guys are going to be squaring off.
Oh, there ain't no doubt we're going to square off if he comes down here for sure. Look here. He said, try the Suncoast reloaded.
Okay.
That's what he said. So all right, brother. Was anybody else, anybody got anything, Robert, for us?
Doesn't look like it. I don't see much going on. Like I said, Jeff's going to be having that review page.
There, Andrew York. All right, brother. Thank you, Andrew.
We're going to be, he's going to be having his reviews on that page. It's going to be his link on his YouTube.
Yep.
So make sure you, wow. Make sure you subscribe.
What are you eating?
Cherries out of my cran cherry and vodka drink.
Oh, okay. All right. Just checking on you. Making sure
not an animal.
Make sure you're staying healthy. You see, I'm staying healthy. Little bit of Jack and 7.
Whoa, Jeff, you're gonna be
yeah.
sleeping hard tonight.
It's all good. Who's this here? Terry. What's up, Terry? I can see every once in a while something pops up on the screen. I guess I need to pay attention.
So I hope everything's good, Jeff. Hope all is well.
Yeah. Was that Terry?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Good deal, man. Good deal. Well, we'll wait a second. If anybody's got anything they want to ask or say, hey, whatever. I wish we could talk to everybody on here. You got that damn cricket phone, so we can't do nothing on here.
Unfortunately, Jeff, that's the only way you're able to talk on this stupid thing.
Come back and play in Salt Lake City. Good job. Enjoyed the interview. Mike Cornell. Terry is Paco. Yeah, I know who Paco. Terry, I know your name, Paco. Uncensored on Facebook. That's right. Flex your cannons, Leroy. You know they still there, cuz. You get them the right way, they never leave you, cuz. They just a lot older now. Hey, Jeff, ever think I'd still be doing the uni thing? That's right. That's right, Don. West Coast Athletics. I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah, it sure would be nice to still get. Do they still got my uniform from the Team USA selection? No.
You know what? I don't know where them uniforms are, actually. Lisa
I know they were getting made.
Lisa Hudson Taylor. Hey, Lisa, she's watching. Favorite breakfast before playing? Come on, man. Who asked that? It's Waffle House or Cracker Barrel, either one. I mean, you got to have either or.
Oh, Cracker Barrel. Yum.
I love Cracker Barrel, but in and out, you got to go to Waffle House.
Right.
Best softball players come from. Are they asking who were the best softball players in North Carolina?
No, they said best softball players come from North Carolina.
Well, whoever that is, I need to give them a hug.
I still love watching you.
Waffle House. See, there's somebody. Waffle House. Felix. We got some Waffle House on here.
Watching you. Bonus keeps posting videos.
Oh, we're going to keep posting videos. You ain't got to worry about that. We're going to keep having fun.
Yeah, still.
I ain't dead yet, so we're going to keep having fun.
Oh, man. Don Dawson, I'll talk about you all, Jeff, one of those days. I can't read.
My wife will have to get together. It's House Cat. What's up, House Cat? Yep.
Man, you got that. you got that light in the background. It's so light, I can't even. It's hard to pick up the
Oh,
words.
it is.
Uh, I said that.
How's that? Is that better?
Yeah, that's better. There you go. That's a little better.
Let's see. Who else said anything?
Let's see. Best softball players come from NorCal. Love you, Phil. Mexican pop. Oh, it's Double D Sportswear now. Don Donson said it's now it's Double D Sportswear. Dan Lewis says, did you ever meet Dave Neal?
Oh yeah,
Uh,
that's who I talked about when I first started. That's who smoked the Camel cigarettes and pulled them off. He's the one that gave me my shot at playing at the major level. So yes, I owe everything really to Dave because that's where I got my start at. Sure did. Great guy.
yeah, I said Steel Sports in the day.
Yep.
Well, Jeff, I got one more person I got to come on tonight. We'll see what time is it.
It's midnight. Time for me to go to bed. Past my bedtime.
Shit, man! It's 9 o'clock, and we've been sitting here chatting for the whole damn hour.
That's all right. It's all right. It ain't costing you nothing.
Right? Like I said, Jeff, I'm glad to have you back on. I definitely want to make sure I have you on again here pretty soon. Maybe you can get with Kendrick and get in one of his drafts. He's got one coming up here in March over here in NorCal. Maybe you can get out here. We can all get together. I know Bryson's supposed to be in it. I'll be in it. Jason Kendrick, I believe he'll be in it. And hopefully we'll see you there maybe.
Well, you never know, man. You never know. All right, guys.
He said,
listen, good talking to you.
Dennis Trump said, go to bed.
Hey, Dennis, I'm going to bed. I gotta meet all my umpires, and we got an umpire meeting in the morning. Here I am, still up. All right, guys. Hey, good seeing you, Robert. I'll see you guys. All y'all out there, I'll see you, man. Good talking to everybody as well.
Yes, sir, brother. Nice to have you on, Jeff, and I'll make sure you get those bats, huh?
All right, brother. I'll see you.
All right.